my gosh, we are so delighted today that we have Linda Bigler with us. And Linda has been a business coach, a regional business coach for years, and she actually has clients all over the world. And so we are so honored that you took some time out of your busy day and your schedule to be with us to talk about your experiences with A Touch of Understanding, Linda.
I was introduced to A Touch of Understanding through a previous nonprofit client called Keaton Raphael, and I had coached the owner-founder from that organization into succession planning and moving on to another position, and she referred me to Leslie and Megan.
Okay.
So
and
Leslie and Megan interviewed.
Well, with us.
I have to say I'm pretty excited because they interviewed, I think she said 5 coaching opportunities, and they selected me, and so I helped work them through the succession plan to let Leslie gradually move away and have Megan come into the CEO position in a productive way, scheduled, productive, non-fearful, trained, educated, smooth process.
That's a hard thing to do. I applauded when they were telling me, Leslie and Megan, that they were doing that. I applauded them for going to that effort and to that level, because to have an organization that you literally have started from scratch and given birth to, and then you're having to hand it over simply because a time comes when you need to retire and move on and let someone else take over the reins of something you've created. And that's a hard thing to do.
It is a hard thing, but she was so lucky that she had Megan, and she knew almost from the get-go that Megan was going to be part of it, just because of her passion and heart and involvement, and just jumped right in.
Yeah, so we couldn't agree more with you. I know that we have, I think, 9 employees, and of which 3 are full-time and 6 are part-time. And with the work that we get done every single year,
amazing.
And working with over 11,000 students a year, plus some of the other programs that we put on for adults, like for the county of Placer and for leadership,
all
Roseville. Oh my gosh, and
adults.
It's huge.
Yeah,
it's huge. So you had you've been to a workshop.
I've been to a workshop. It was so enlightening, and I was so excited to be there and just hear the kids, just hear how they just jump. I don't have kids myself. Okay. And I've mentored in the foster system for a long time, and been on the board. And been on a board, and I've mentored in the sex traffic system. So, but to see these kids just get so involved and excited and so afraid to ask questions, because that was offered up to them. Ask us whatever you want.
Exactly.
The volunteers are absolutely amazing. The different disabilities that are represented are phenomenal. I was actually very surprised to see how many different disabilities were in the room at the same time at one training.
Yeah, that's also it's so eye-opening to go through that experience. And every opportunity I have, because I work at trying to find businesses and individuals that maybe want to adopt a school so they can help pay, because the schools pay a portion, they don't pay the full amount for what the workshop is. So we're always looking for entities or businesses or whatever that'd be willing to do that. And I bring them to the workshops just so they can see firsthand, because you can talk about it, but it's getting that firsthand experience that really makes a difference. So let me ask you, do you enjoy jokes?
Yes. Let's just say I worked at UPS on the night shift with 37 guys for 2 years.
Well, not those kind of jokes.
Come on.
Well, Nolan is really a good joke teller, and he usually tells a joke at every one of our carpool sessions. So I think he's got one for us.
I do have one.
Oh.
What is Romeo and Juliet's least favorite fruit? Cantaloupe.
Oh. Can I tell a joke back?
Yes!
What did one strawberry say to another strawberry?
I don't know what.
If he hadn't been so fresh, we wouldn't be in this jam.
I like that. Yeah.
That is really good. Okay. So another thing we've started is what we're calling the Paperclip Challenge. So Nolan started with a paperclip and traded it away. So it's a trade. And he traded it away for a pen. And then that was traded for a flower pen. And then we keep doing something each week. our guests, they're trading something. And so we have 2 things for you to choose from
just
from
one.
our previous guests that you
Okay.
get to choose. And they both happen to be purses. So that's
Oh my
one.
gosh.
And is the
What
other
are
one
these? Are
inside?
these beads?
The other one's at the office.
Oh, okay. Well, then you get
You get that.
I get this one.
Yes, that is,
This is so
actually
cool.
from Africa. So
I'm going to Africa in August.
are you
I'm
really?
going to Dubai and then Africa, Victoria Falls, on a safari, and then Cape Town.
Really?
Yeah, September.
Well,
and
this
October,
was
August.
purchased
That's
by
fantastic.
Marlena Sprague, who is one of our sponsors and one of our major donors,
Ambassadors.
and she also has helped us and in our events. So she's been on the committee for Evening of Insight,
Okay.
and she was on a mission trip
Okay.
earlier in January. And this is from one of the villages. One of the women, she was actually
awesome.
watching them make this. This is all
Beads.
beads
and,
put together with paper.
Paper.
Yeah,
That's
I
all
can
paper
see
beads.
that.
So as I can't
Wow.
imagine. Do you like purses? Oh, and then you brought something to trade.
Well, yes, it was kind of a last minute grab bag at my house. So
Okay.
what I brought you was a nice laptop bag,
Ooh.
okay, padded and everything. And I put a brand new pin in it. Not that that's a big deal, but it's my favorite kind of pin. But I also put in this speaker system that you can connect to it so that you can have additional speakers.
That is
Awesome.
way cool.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if you're
We're
dancing,
good.
you know, at a
Okay.
workshop or something,
Yeah,
you need
there
some
you go.
music, you know,
Yeah.
some giddy up.
Yeah, some little auditory
So
help.
that's what I'm trading back. Is that okay?
That is absolutely okay.
Okay.
We are so
Perfect.
thrilled that you're with us today, Linda.
Awesome.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much.
Thank you.
And if there's anything that you would add that you would suggest that people do or check out with a touch of understanding, what would that be?
Just get involved.
Okay.
Just choose to do it. Just get involved.
Okay.
Volunteer for one thing. You'll be
Okay.
hooked.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so
Thanks.
much for your time today.
Thank you. Thank you.